Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of To the Magic and Beyond. My name is Jordan, and I am here with my co-host Michelle.
Hello.
And we've got producer Courtney and producer Logan. Say hello.
Hello.
To the Magic and Beyond.
Always with
My
the teasers.
best Buzz impression.
It's pretty good.
Except Infinity actually sounds better in that quote.
Yeah, it does. We just couldn't use it for copyright reasons.
We didn't check on that. We're just assuming.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Disney's got that trademarked, copyrighted.
So if we switch the words up, it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're similar, it's okay. But
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hey.
Continue.
Logan's always good with the little teasers when we get into the episodes.
Just try to mix it up. Have fun with it.
But if you're wondering what we're talking about today, I bet you can guess.
I'm also really excited about it.
Yeah, he's been very excited to do this episode.
Yep.
We're as many of you probably know, Toy Story 5 is here. It is in theaters. We've been really excited to get to go see it, and we will be doing a movie review on it. So you guys definitely keep an ear out for that. But before we did a review on 5, we've had people kind of in the past ask us to do reviews of some sort of some of the more classic Disney movies. And so we thought, you know what? The Toy Story movies are all so beloved and everyone's really excited about 5. So we thought before we do our official review of that movie, that we would do.
Sorry.
Kind of
I'm trying to not hurt a dog back here.
Logan just disrupting everything. But we thought we would do, we're not going to review in depth all 4
Correct
of the movies because that would be a lot.
You don't want to do a series?
Yeah. But we thought it would be kind of fun to give kind of a brief overview of the 4 movies that have been out for a while, and then kind of go around the room with some questions about favorite moments, least favorite moments from all 4 of them, and kind of see what everybody's answers are. So that's what we're gonna
We've got some fun little superlatives about the first 4 I'm excited about. I had to watch, I don't know about you all, I had to watch all of them leading up to this.
You had never seen 4, period.
I'm not sure I'd ever seen 3.
Yeah, you thought you had seen 3, but nothing was familiar.
So there's a solid chance.
And there's a lot of memorable moments in that.
Yeah.
So.
But I was familiar with 3 because everyone talked about it.
Yeah.
But it didn't look familiar. So yeah. But we went back and watched all of them just to be sure we were ready, and we did our homework.
Little refresher.
Everybody here did some homework.
Yeah,
so
everybody did homework. So,
But it was fun. It was fun to get to watch all of them leading up to it.
It was fun to go back and watch them. I did realize watching all of them basically in a row, though, that they get more and more emotional as you go.
Tears were shed.
Yeah. Yep.
I was good.
It's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
And
Good for you.
All
the repeats that I've seen,
guys.
Ask
Jordan. I mean, I have a couple scenes where I'm teary, but
yeah. You can ask Jordan though. Between the two of us, who's probably more likely to get emotional in a movie? Me. You can say it. People can't hear you.
I know. I just wanted to. I was about to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am, but with
some
these,
people can see her. Our 5 YouTube watchers.
But typically speaking, yes. But for these,
he'll get emotional sometimes just on like a TV commercial. Or like a sports game. No,
Throw me
it's
under
cute.
the bus.
It's cute.
Oh,
He gets
nobody's here for
embarrassed,
that.
but I think it's cute. But yeah, I had like,
Yeah. Have you seen an ASPCA commercial?
Yeah, now, or a St. Jude.
Yeah,
Okay,
or a
I
St.
get
Jude
it, buddy.
She didn't mean I get emotional over a
thinking-
Clorox commercial.
I was thinking Tide.
Look,
Like there's some dad doing laundry, and
Have you-
Logan's like, oh.
Have you seen the Budweiser Super Bowl commercial? Yeah. They'll get you.
Those
Those little
Clydesdales, man.
All right, back
that
on
eagle.
topic.
Yeah. But yeah, I did. Tears were shed for me. I was wiping them away. I was like, man, I've seen these movies before. I know what's gonna happen, but
Yeah.
it's whatever. We're fine.
I'll probably cry a lot.
All
in
of us
5.
90s
That's what's
kids
gonna
are
happen.
fine.
5's going to be the one to get to me. I'm going to be sitting there next to Michelle and Courtney, and they're like,
We need
"Look
to
at this."
take some tissues for Logan.
Like, are you crying, Logan? No, I just have something in my eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't see. Scratched my eye.
Yes.
Look, we typically talk a lot about princess movies and all that growing up, but for
Yeah.
me, Toy Story is right up there with
Yeah.
Aladdin. Like those were the 2. That and Lion King. Those are the 3 for me.
Yeah.
So this, I'm very
Toy
nostalgic.
Story was a big part, I think, of a lot of people's lives, which is why Courtney and I were talking earlier. It's one of the few Disney series, I guess you could say, that has had continual success with the sequels.
Because even Lion King didn't have the same success. Of course, you know, I'm sitting here looking at kind of, you know, the movies and the years that they came out, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, Disney had a few magnificent years. I mean, 1994, Lion King, which was ridiculous. And I was pregnant with the child in the room when I saw the Lion King at the movie theater. And then she started listening to it from an early age. So it was one of her favorites. And then Toy Story in 1995. I mean, they literally, and I don't remember what year Aladdin was. I'm sure
92.
92. So, I mean, they just had, I mean, Little Mermaid was right before that. What, 90?
The best Disney era.
Yeah, I was going to say the 90s Disney movies were killing it.
I mean, and, you know, it sounds like from the news reports that they're back on top at the box office.
Yeah, it's doing well.
Yeah, all around the world.
It's somehow been one of those things where it's...
Yeah,
you know,
it's so unique.
Yeah, it's
it
so
has a
unique.
staying power because of its unique.
And I think they've
plot.
always done their due diligence in making sure that if they're going to make another one, it's very well thought out. And so it's still something people want to go see, but yet the storyline is still intriguing.
Yeah.
So
well, and it's it's also, I mean, listen, there's action in the Toy Story movies. It's not that they're action free, but they're not. I mean, I compare them with like Up. I mean, there are certain Disney movies are very Mulan. A lot of action in Mulan, right? Pocahontas. I think there's a lot of action in Pocahontas. But like when you think about it, there's action, but not like you're on fire. It's not a sing along. It's different, and yet it wins big.
Yeah.
At the box office. So I mean, you know,
it's truly impressive because I feel like most Disney sequels or just sequels in general to anything.
No, to
anything.
anything. I mean,
like,
I mean, there's a few things that I can think of. So if you think of Lord of the Rings,
yeah.
okay, yes, sequels, but it was a series of the book. Like they were giving you different sections of the books, right?
Yeah.
So then you look at Jaws. And really, they were all really good in their own right. The last one might not have been so great. Rocky.
Yeah.
Again, the first 5 were probably all, I mean, people have their favorites, but, and Pirates of the Caribbean, like, but I bet have you seen all of them?
Nope.
Oh,
It's on our list. He's seen kind of the first one.
Kind of the first
It's on our list.
Kind of the first.
so good.
Okay. And then Harry Potter, of course, is probably
That's
the
another book
modern day.
series,
Yeah.
But-
I would
but
say
again,
anything
another series.
outside of a book series where people are anticipating the follow-ups, typically
Especially with
speaking,
animated movies.
Yeah. Okay.
Or,
Fox and
yeah.
the Hound. Tearjerker. Fox and the Hound 2?
It's like a fun...
They have that.
I don't even know that I'm being honest.
Reba
I don't think I've
sings in
seen it.
Yeah. It was a straight to movies.
Yes.
It
The
was
Rescuers,
not, it did not go in the
Rescuers
theaters.
Down Under. I mean, you know, so you look at all of those, but yeah, Toy Story has staying power. I think it has staying power because it resonates with everyone, young people at the time that they actually still have toys, parents because they're remembering when they had toys and now their kids have toys, or their grandparents and they're watching grandkids. So I mean, I think it's
also, we talk all the time
everything.
about kids' imaginations, but it's a whole movie about what if your imagination came to life,
Yeah.
which is really cool and so unique.
and everybody. I don't know anybody that had toys that didn't talk to them.
I also think that at least for the first 3, it's a little different for the next ones just because of generations. But if you look at like the years that they came out, I think Disney also hit the nail on the head because when they decided to release that next one, Andy aged about how many years
Yeah, they
had
did it
gone
right.
by.
Yeah.
And so for those of us in the 90s especially that grew up with these movies, every movie hit a very poignant, like we were still Andy. Like it wasn't like they could have come back and Andy could have been the same age.
Right.
He could have been a year older. Like there's so much they could have done with
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
But they chose to keep him whatever age he should have been at that point. And I think that's something else that made those movies pull at the heartstrings more, because we all continue
and they
to
were
relate.
able to also, I mean, Tim Allen,
yeah,
Tom Hanks.
You keep those around.
Keeping them forever. Like, come on.
I wonder how old Andy's supposed to be in the first one. What do you think?
I don't know.
Because that might line up exactly with my age. I
Well,
was
I mean,
7 in 95.
You might be around the actual, like,
And then when did 3 come out when he went to college?
2010.
Yep.
Oh, I was finishing
So you
college,
go
yeah.
from 95, 2010. So you figure he's 18.
Okay, so he might be a little younger than me then. He might have been like, I don't know. That would make him 3 in 95.
Well, it may.
They missed it a little bit.
Not the exact,
I wasn't trying to
but
pick it
I
apart.
feel like
around around the
I was not trying to
ballpark.
pick it apart. I was just thinking it
Because
might
I'm
actually line up with
thinking,
my timeline.
like in 95, he seems like when the original comes out, I'm thinking he's like, to me, he's like 8.
Yeah.
He's like 7 or 8. Like
That's what I thought. Yeah.
primo action figure, loving toy still.
Really got the imagination going.
And approaching a time where he's not, and you can see it coming, right? Yeah. But I'm thinking he's 7 or 8 there. And then, of course, the next one he's a little older, and then the next one he's a lot older.
Which that was the biggest gap, though. They went 99 to 2010. So I just think a lot of things Disney does with their storylines are just so clever. But I feel like that was one of the more clever things they could have done to keep it alive, because you really hit at that nostalgia of those kids. And we'll get to it eventually. But I mean, Toy Story 3, I was a senior in high school. That one got me good. So.
So he was about my age in the first one, which matched up perfect with me.
And then
he
ended
was
up matching
They
perfect.
stretched it a little bit, and now he was exactly your age in the second one, or the third one.
But, man.
Well, let's dig into it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you've never seen any of the Toy Story movies thus far in the episode, and you don't want to know what happens, this is probably your sign to tune out for now. Go watch all of them.
Minor,
and then
yes,
come
minor
back.
spoiler alerts.
Yes,
minor.
because there's going to be some minor spoiler alerts, and our answers might also be minor spoiler alerts. So you've been warned,
Yes.
and that's all. So
For 1 through 4, yes.
Yes.
Go watch them. They're kind of good.
yeah, you can do it in 2 days. Ask Logan.
You can do it in one day. We
You
just
could.
chose
Yeah,
to.
sorry. 2 evenings dedicated to it. You can do it.
Yeah.
But we're going to start off with kind of just a brief summary of all 4 of them. So, Michelle, take us away.
Toy Story, 1995. Woody is Andy's favorite toy and the leader of the room until the flashy new Buzz Lightyear arrives and steals the spotlight. Woody's jealousy leads to both toys getting lost, forcing them to work together to find their way home. Along the way, they become friends and learn that there's room for both of them in Andy's life.
Aw, so sweet.
I'm getting a little
Anybody
teared
tearing up yet?
Getting a little sad right there.
That one didn't get me,
Precious.
Well, it's probably good that I'm reading number 3 then.
Yeah.
For all of you.
Probably for the better. All right. So then in 1999, we get Toy Story 2. Woody is accidentally sold to a toy collector. Technically, he gets stolen, but he discovers he's actually a valuable collectible from a classic TV show called Woody's Roundup. Faced with the choice of living forever in a museum or returning to Andy, Woody ultimately chooses friendship and the limited but meaningful life of being a child's toy. The film also introduces us to Jessie, Bullseye, and Stinky Pete.
What a name. All right. Ready for number 3?
No, never.
No. Grab your Kleenexes. I don't even know what this says. So in 2010, as we already alluded to, Toy Story 3 came out. Andy is heading off to college, and the toys face an uncertain future. After a mix-up sends them to the Sunnyside daycare, they initially think they've found a new home, only to discover it's controlled by the tyrannical Lotso. The toys escape, survive the infamous incinerator scene,
This gets me every time.
and are eventually passed on to Bonnie giving them a new purpose as Andy says goodbye.
Head incinerator.
Cheers.
Man, I was tore up. Remember it like yesterday at the movie theater.
Ingrained into our brain.
Oh,
It's no ASPCA commercial, but
it's not those St. Jude kids.
Just a bunch of toys.
it's no Clorox.
About
Tide-
to destroy.
Tide Pods.
but it's close. All right, Courtney.
All right. Toy Story 4 came out in 2019. Now living with Bonnie, Woody struggles to find his place as her interests change. His journey leads him to reunite with Bo Peep, who has embraced life as a lost toy. After helping Forky understand his purpose and helping Gabby find hers, Woody makes the difficult decision to leave his friends behind and start a new chapter with Bo, choosing a life beyond being owned by a child.
Also a
I
tearjerker.
got chills.
Yeah.
They're multiplying.
Got chills.
Wrong generation.
Another movie
See?
with sequel
Yeah, but didn't do well.
that
Grease
wasn't
2.
as good. Grease 2 was not as
Don't
good as Grease 1.
recommend it.
They're still wishing they'd gotten John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John
Yeah.
for that one.
That's a classic example of keeping the
Yeah,
keeping
you
your
gotta
main
keep the
characters can be
characters.
key.
Yep.
But see, didn't you know, like, they get more emotional as they go.
Yes.
You know, like the first one, it was nice. They learned how to work together, and then we start losing. It's
Yeah.
just, man,
Yep.
Yeah.
it's emotional. Well, now that we went on that little emotional journey together,
Now we're ready for the homework.
now we're ready for our homework. So again, we know a lot of you, if you've made it this far, you've probably seen these movies. So we didn't want to, you know, not bore y'all, but we didn't want to just go through each and every summary and talk about it, because we figure you guys know them, you love them, they're popular for a reason. But it would be fun to see what some of our favorites are, what some of our least favorites are. Could have some controversy in here. We don't really know each other's answers on a lot of these, so
None of them. I'm hoping we bring up some different answers and different topics from the movies that maybe people forgot
yeah.
or never knew
Hopefully.
because I hadn't seen
Logan
them.
was taking notes while he was watching, so
Hey,
I was just
didn't go
crying.
I had never seen them.
I know he
was
did,
taking
good
notes.
homework.
Taking
did.
notes. He's such a good student.
I'm all in, baby.
All in.
I'm all in here.
All right, so we're gonna start off. We've talked a lot about the emotions. What would you say was the best emotional gut punch for you?
Best emotional gut punch.
Yeah. What gets you?
Does anybody want to go first?
Logan, do you want to kick us off?
Well, I was worried with this one that we'd all have the same one.
Same one.
So I grabbed
you wanna go
two
last?
extras as we were watching them.
All right.
So I'll go.
Pick one.
I'll go last. Right?
Yeah,
I'll
you
go
can
last.
go last.
Oh,
Courtney,
okay.
do you want to start us off?
Sure.
Or I'll go second to give y'all some ideas if that helps. But I'll
okay.
let Courtney go first.
Andy giving his toys to Bonnie at the end of Toy Story 3.
Ding, ding, ding.
Just like, I don't know how.
Punched you in the gut.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, it did.
punched you.
Yeah. Like, they were going to Bonnie, and I mean, that's a good choice because Bonnie was a good kid.
Yeah.
Great
But-
imagination,
yeah.
but like,
But man, I will always forget. I know I can picture the exact theater that I was in Franklin, Tennessee. I had just moved to Nashville as a little 18-year-old, left everything behind. My mom was with me, and I'll never remember the end of that movie. And I was like, I just did all of that. Like I had gotten rid of all my toys to move to Nashville. Like,
You were Andy.
I was
You were
Andy.
Andy.
I was that kid, man. That got me so good. That ending just.
Yeah.
Did it.
That's a good one, Courtney.
Did anybody have a different answer besides that?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
It's the incinerator thing.
I don't know how y'all didn't guess that.
I mean, listen, I felt, but here's the thing. So this is a good
survived.
example of where we're all coming from different places. So did
Right.
the toys with Bonnie.
Right.
Yeah.
And someone might say they had a better life
Yeah.
than Andy. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying somebody might say that. So, but the incinerator, like, as a parent, most parents have had this moment in life where their kid had a favorite thing.
Oh, they lose it.
And they lost it.
Yeah.
And like you can't replace it. Like sometimes you can go buy another one but like it doesn't have the same dirt marks on it somewhere or the same little skint part and you know. Like the parent knows. Like the kid may not ever know, but the whole time they're like loving on it, you're like it's like if the goldfish dies and you replace the goldfish and the kid doesn't know, but you know.
Yeah.
You know it. You flushed it down the toilet. So for me, I think you're coming from a different place. So it's like Disney has a habit of killing things.
Yeah.
So like you say,
Even
they're going to
inanimate
survive,
objects.
but like in the moment, you don't know.
If you're
And so,
a
like,
parent of a princess,
Bambi, look how Bambi went. That was kind of a bad moment, right? I mean, it's all the fox and
Brother
the hound,
Bear.
Brother Bear.
Worst beginning to a movie ever.
yeah, Brother Bear, the Lion King. Like,
Yeah, that's tough.
we're in it for not very long, and Mufasa's killed off.
Mufasa's alive for at least more longer than 5 minutes.
I mean, maybe, but anyhow. So yeah, that was me. Like the toys are all, and I'm like, surely this isn't how this is going to end. Like, what in the world? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then of course they make, but you're like, it's also like, you know, little orphan Annie when she's climbing that ladder and Punjab's trying to save her, and you're saying, "Run, Annie, run!" Actually, I was doing that in the movie theater. I got all into it as a kid and was standing up, going, "Go, Annie, go!" But yeah, so
And then
I
at
wasn't
the end of this
sure.
one, you're yelling, "Go, Andy, go!"
Get out of here, Andy.
Get out of here, Andy.
Done with you. Yeah. So that's me.
Yeah. Jordan, do you have a different one?
Well,
I
I
have two.
would probably say my top two are probably Andy giving the toys away and Incinerator, but I also
within a 10-minute stretch of
I'm telling you, the third one just got me good.
Yeah.
But rewatching everything back through, I can give a different one.
go for it.
I had only seen the fourth once. So watching it back through, I just didn't track some of these things the first time, and it's not as big of a moment of those, and it's actually kind of more towards the beginning of it. But the whole premise of the fourth one is that like Woody, he's no longer the favorite toy, right? Like that he's struggling with like, what is he? He's not the lead toy. He's not the one that's chosen every time. It's like a different life, and watching like Woody kind of go through that arc of like he had it made with Andy, right?
Well,
like,
and he's prideful.
A little prideful.
He has a little bit.
Hence
He's prideful.
the whole problem in the first one when Buzz comes in, you know.
Yeah.
And so I felt that emotional arc for him a little more in this than I do. I don't remember like the maybe the first time I saw the fourth, I was just like distraught again by the ending of it.
Well, 'cause
but I
he's
didn't
kinda-
remember what got us there. But
Yeah, and he's a little bit of a spoiled. I mean, there's a little bit of it that you're like, he's a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
Like think about if you're the little green army men.
They do all the work and
Do all the work. They keep everything going, and they've got the plan, and they're giving the announcement. But
I love how at the end of which 3 or 4 they're just like, all right, peace out, and they jump
yeah,
out the
I
window.
think it's the three. Yeah, they're just like, well, boys, our time's here. We're leaving.
They parachute out the window.
About that. Like,
they're gone.
okay,
They're
bye.
gone. Yeah.
They don't care. But yeah, so I feel like that I had more of an emotional, like,
Yeah.
I guess, realization with Woody in that one. But again, I would say overall, Andy giving the toys away. Was
So I had that written down first, and I knew it would be everybody's answer because that is tough to watch. But I wrote 2 other ones down as we went just because I was trying to dig deep. And to me, they were like, when I think of an emotional gut punch, I try to think of something that's just a little sad or upsetting more so than like, anyway, I'll just go on. So this is because I hate bullies with a passion.
Oh, yeah.
And when the little telephone in the third one shows up and he's been like beat up, like he's been tortured for information, I was like, oh, don't do that to the telephone. So that was an emotional gut punch. And then this one's tough because I don't like Gabby in the fourth one. I think she's annoying.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, all she wanted was to be loved.
Yeah.
And when I wrote the girl's name down, I don't remember, but she wanted to be loved by Harmony was the name of the girl. And at the end of it, when Harmony just picks her up and then just throws her down
Yeah, that is
and
really
moves
hard.
on, I was like, oh, even the quote unquote villain, it's tough to watch her just get thrown down by a toy that all she wants is to be like.
That was like her entire life's goal.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she was creepy about it, but at the end of the day, she had gotten what she wanted, and then she was immediately discarded.
Yeah.
So those are some emotional gut punches I thought of.
Yeah,
so.
that was a good. That was a hard moment for sure.
All right. Next.
All right. Who is your funniest character?
Oh yeah.
Michelle, do you want to start us off? You're grinning.
Rex.
Oh
Rex,
yeah.
I feel like he's probably a lot of people.
If you've met him at Disneyland, he's still the funniest character. He's great. Even when
Watch out,
he
likes
likes
to break your nose, but he'll be cute about it.
But I mean, he's just he's just too funny.
He is funny.
Rex.
He's just. I mean, there's a lot of funny there.
Yeah.
Rex was yours too.
Yeah, Rex is mine.
Do you have a favorite Rex moment?
When he's trying to beat Zurg.
Oh,
the game, the video game.
Little tiny arms.
Can't reach
He
them.
is funny. That's true.
Yeah,
I've always thought that was a really cute
love
moment when they enter. I think Trixie is her name.
Yes.
And they finally they both have too short of arms,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then they can play together.
Yes.
So I was like, that's a really clever.
Somebody for everybody.
Yeah. Michelle, do you have a favorite Rex moment?
No, I just like him. I think he's funny in all of them.
Yeah.
He's just, and he's not mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Like if you think
He
about
never
like
has a
all the
moment.
toys kind of have a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
They all are a
Yeah.
little snarky,
Yeah.
Especially
from here
Ham
to
and
there.
Potato Head.
Yeah.
Those
Yes.
guys were a little meaner than I remembered them being.
Yeah.
Potato Head.
Yeah.
Ham and potato head.
Ham and potato.
Oh yeah. Ham is he's. I mean, they're
He's a
just.
ham.
They can be very snarky.
Yes.
Right, including Slinky.
Yeah.
Right, but and Woody and Buzz, of course, are snarky a lot.
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah.
because they're both trying to be number one.
They have to be our flawed heroes.
Yeah, but I think Rex is he's just good-hearted, funny.
Yeah,
and a lot of times he says funny stuff at like
inopportune moments.
yes, he's like
Yes. He's just the odd goofy ball.
he's just
Goofy
the odd
oddball.
goofy ball, and it's like
He's like oblivious to it.
he doesn't even know. He's like, am I not funny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Logan?
I had two again, but it's because watching them as an adult, I think, gives you a different answer, in my opinion. I did not remember how maybe crass but funny Mr. Potato Head was.
Yeah.
And there were a couple moments in the first two where I laughed out loud.
Yeah.
One of them, since we're probably not doing this, I'll mention I wrote down the funniest moment to me, and it was Mr. Potato Head in the very first one early on. Slinky is defending Woody, and Mr. Potato Head takes his lips off and makes a kissing his butt motion with his lips, which as a kid I don't even think you catch that.
Kids aren't getting
But I'm like, Mr. Potato Head's making a kissing butt motion. So I thought that was funny. So Potato Head is funny to me in the first two. I laughed out loud a lot in the fourth one at Bunny and Ducky.
Oh.
The two little stuffed guys that they won from the carnival thing.
Yes.
I thought they were hilarious and really funny. So
Yeah.
those are some extra
That's
ones.
a good one. I think mine is probably more subtle funny to most people, but if you know me, it probably makes the
tracks.
most sense. But Bullseye is the funniest to me, and
He's
I'll tell you
funny.
why. He doesn't have any lines
Because he's like a dog.
He's the only. I think he's the only one that doesn't talk. Period.
Right.
Yeah.
And he does remind me a lot of a dog, and he might remind me a lot of our dog. But like every time you see Bullseye, like
you
he's
giggle.
doing something kind of dumb, but adorable.
Right.
Like whether
Yeah.
he doesn't know what order to put his
Yes.
hooves in to spell Andy, or
Yeah.
like in the third one when Woody's gonna leave the daycare, like he's gonna go back home to Andy because Andy had picked him, but like all the other characters are like, no, we've got a new life in this daycare, we're staying. Like that's another emotional moment. But Bullseye's like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna follow you, Woody, and he's like, no, you gotta stay, buddy, and he's like not understanding it. And so like even in an emotional moment, like Bullseye just comes in and he's, I don't know, I just had a
He's
lot
goofy,
of moments.
cute, funny.
Yeah, there were a lot of times where just like unexpectedly I would just be laughing out loud at just like a random little moment that he had, and it just always brought a smile to my face. So he's my funniest. Let's see.
What you got?
Oh, this is a good one. We do meet a lot of new characters and toys as we go on. So out of the 4 movies, who is the best new toy introduction for you?
So nothing can come from the first one.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Best new toy introduction?
Yeah.
Michelle looks ready.
Well, I like so mine is the original. Mine is Buzz.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's true.
Bill
that
is
can
introduced
count.
to the group. That's
he
true.
is
He's
introduced
to the group.
Yeah.
Good point.
But the funny stuff with all that is
Clever.
when he doesn't know he's a toy.
Yeah.
And so he's going. Him and Woody are in this. They're in this chronic thing, and it reminds me. I call her my work wife, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we'll be on something, and like we'll be very deep diving into something, and I'm not getting it. And we have this joke where, because this one time she was like, I needed to take a shower, and she goes, just go take your shower, think about it, and it'll come to you, and then you can call me.
Yeah.
And I'll never. I was in the shower, and I went, I got it. And so to me, that it's like that moment where Woody keeps going, you are a toy, and he's not getting.
Like,
Buzz is like, no,
Stark Man, come in, Stark Man.
Yeah. we must stop Zurg.
Yeah.
And we all know I can't stand Zurg, but anyhow, he's not my most hated toy or anything, but I just don't really like
I have another.
man.
Can I mention another funny moment that I wrote down here? Because I wanted to add that question. It's okay we didn't, but I bet Michelle, if you remember this moment, you probably laughed out loud when Buzz is in his Spanish mode in the third one, and he goes to dance and he slaps his leg. Was that not the, that was so funny.
It's hysterical, but I mean, it's like so that again, the first one. So like, I mean, and I have as a close second Forky. Probably because I know that Courtney can't stand Forky.
Trash.
But he's just
Trash.
I'm just trash.
I got a fork in my t-shirt.
I like his evolution from just only being able to say trash to like at some point he starts to learn how to like actually be a toy.
talk.
But I love how they thought it through to the fact where they're like, he's literally trash at the beginning. Like it's the first time we've had not an actual toy.
And
be a
anybody
toy.
anybody that's had a kid that's
Yeah.
creative
They
or
create
something
their
and
imagination.
makes a little craft or something at
I'd-
school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did think that was clever how it's
Yep.
like, of course he's trash. He's not going to know how to be a toy.
Exactly.
He just knows he needs to go to the
Exactly.
trash.
Who's next? I'll go if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay. I had two again. I just wrote down a lot, but I'm only going to say one right now because I don't think anybody will say this one. I really thought this was a cool addition in the fourth one. I did not care for Bo Peep's character change in the fourth one.
Interesting.
But her little sidekick,
Oh,
the little thing, and I had to look it up.
What's
'cause
her
but
name? I don't
her name
remember
is
her name.
Giggle McDimples.
Giggle
Giggle.
McDimples.
And she is a miniature police officer toy from the 1980s.
Yeah.
It looked like a little Polly Pocket thing
Yeah.
or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. But Giggle McNibble, I thought everything that she did to be like Bo Peep's sidekick was just funny.
Yeah, she
and,
was funny.
And it fit. So I don't know. I just threw that one in there because it was a bright spot in the fourth one.
Yeah. Courtney.
I went original Jessie and Bullseye.
Yeah.
Just classics.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
You like them because they came together as a package?
yeah, and like they've just stuck around and have always had like a pretty big role
Yeah.
in all of them. So
Yeah.
Jordan probably put Bullseye.
Well, no, because Bullseye was my funniest character, but I was gonna say Jessie as well because I think growing up, like, yeah, we had Bo Peep in the first one, but I think when Jessie came into the picture and she was this cowgirl and like, I mean, I lived in Colorado at the time. We had a horse, like,
As if you girls didn't have enough princesses. You had to take Toy Story
Toy
too.
Story too. But and I really like, she's funny, but yet she's also, she's got her flaws. Yeah. But I
Them
also,
big eyes.
I also appreciated the fact that like they never made her and Woody a thing. You know, like it could just be a girl character that came in and she's just part of the gang. You know, like she didn't
Yeah.
replace
Friends.
Bo Peep. She just, she's just this kind of cool like kick butt cowgirl. And then obviously I love Bullseye, so the two of them were kind of always my two favorites.
And for me and Michelle, we think she's the creepiest.
She's very creepy.
I think it's just when y'all see dolls
She
of her.
rivals.
eyes.
She
Her eyes are
rivals
so
the,
big.
I don't
the
think
creepy
she looks
dolls in
creepy in the
4.
movies.
I don't think so either.
I
I think
She
some
has
of
a
the
creepy
dolls,
voice too.
I think some of the dolls
doll.
don't do her justice.
Yeah.
Her
but
voice and her eyes together, she's just like. "Mah."
Y'all be hating.
And hey, they've
I
got her
don't
looking the
dislike her.
same at Disney World.
I don't dislike her. I just think
Just
she looks
a
a little
giant-
creepy.
I don't
She
think
just
you would
scares
have
me a
ever
little bit.
noticed that if someone wouldn't have said that her eyes were
Yeah,
big.
I mean, I think
No,
that
I thought she was creepy, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. But that's
Yeah,
her voice
I mean,
and
I
her
like.
eyes.
She's good though. I mean, she definitely has endearing qualities where I don't think she's ever trying. I don't see her ever trying to necessarily like be number one. Like
No.
she's a caretaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
She's always
a
trying to help.
caretaker and help everybody.
Yeah.
Wants everybody to be happy. She's the everybody get along, and but at the same time has a little. I think her eyes are the way they are because she's sad.
Yeah.
Like she's
She's
just
had a
sad
tough life.
because she's had a little tough life.
Yeah.
but I like her. Okay.
Yeah. I like her.
Next,
All right.
I'm excited about
Who
this
is your best villain?
one. Best villain.
Your favorite villain? Who wants to go first?
Courtney, you haven't.
I've
been
got
first
2
yet.
again. I wrote down 2 just in case on almost everything, but I like both of them.
He's not like my favorite character, but Lotso.
No, best villain.
I know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah, just
best
like a
villain. He's
Not your
like
favorite
whether-
villain.
I don't
Who
know.
is the
He's
best
hating
villain?
It could be whether you like. Some people love villains, so it could be that,
Yeah.
or it could just be like I thought he added a lot of depth to the, for
He was
whatever
mean.
reason. So
Yeah.
you can pick Lotso. He's a
I
good
did
one.
not necessarily expect him, for starters, to be the villain in
Yeah.
that movie. First seeing
Yeah, they
the
get you.
movie,
Well,
they
'cause
kinda
he's a
get
purple
you.
teddy
He's
bear.
a purple teddy bear.
And he seems so
teddy
nice.
bear that smells like what?
Strawberries.
Is it strawberry?
And gives him
Strawberries.
hugs. Like, doesn't
Yeah.
he give him a hug when
Yeah.
they first come into the daycare?
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He's really
He's-
putting
yeah.
it on. Like,
Yeah.
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 He's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Plot
I'll,
twist.
I'm just gonna jump in there. Lotso is the epitome of the word villain. Like
Yeah.
he is everything
Plans everything
that a good
out.
villain is.
Yeah.
I wanted to say a different one, but I'm gonna leave it out there in case y'all change because I don't know that you can get a better villain as a toy nonetheless than
Yeah.
Lotso. He sucks you in. He tricks you. He's that old, sweet guy. But I mean, to the very end,
Yeah.
straight up dirty villain.
Yep.
Yeah.
No redeeming
Yeah, like
qualities.
you said, he doesn't redeem himself.
No.
Like, you
and
know,
he's so good at it.
Yeah.
in the fourth one, Gabby is technically our villain, but like
Yeah.
she has a redeeming quality
Yes.
at the end.
They bring her back. They bring her back. but-
Her Vincent squad is probably worse than she.
Yeah.
is.
Well, they
Those
helped.
guys.
They did help in the end, get
Yeah.
her where she needed to go.
That's true.
So
That's
I mean,
true.
even the creepy dolls had.
Yeah, if the
redeeming
creepy dolls
quality.
can have redemption and Lotso can't, that tells you
Yeah.
a thing or two.
And he had the opportunity to, and he didn't.
Yes.
I'm waiting to hear what Michelle. She's ready over there.
Well, I got 2.
Yeah.
So if I gotta have a toy, like
I want to jump in with your non-toy. With you.
Well, my toy one would be Stinky Pete because he's like Lotso,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
he's trying to
You
be
think
all
he's
convincing
nice?
and
Yeah.
kind, and
Yeah.
we're
But he
gonna
has-
go
but he's
here,
very self-serving,
and we're
yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
happy, and this is what you got to do, and he's just leading them right on down the path.
Lotso
Yeah.
is just
I do
he is
think
evil.
if scenarios had been different and Woody would have just gone to the museum, I don't know that Stinky Pete would have ever been forced to be the full
bad guy.
bad guy.
No, well, he would have got what he
his-
wanted.
Yeah.
He was about the only villain.
So then
Yes,
they just
very
would have been
self-serving.
happy.
I mean,
but
for
then
sure,
he would have
yeah.
been happy because
Yeah,
they
kind
were
of,
all
but
going
not
as
really.
a
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
So Woody was breaking the set.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was self-serving, and he doesn't really redeem himself because
Yeah.
there's no redeeming quality there. He didn't get his way. He I like it when he slings himself in the box. I like that. But my favorite villain is the original Sid.
Sid.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Man,
That was my other one
there,
because
Sid
he is
has
so.
not
Yeah.
one redeeming quality.
And there's not a 7-year-old kid in the 90s that wasn't scared of Sid. I'll
Yeah.
be the first to. Like, he scared me.
He was
watching the
mean, man.
movies. Yeah.
I mean, he was just the epitome of Dennis the Menace was a cute kid. You know what I mean? Like he got on
He was just a
Mr. Wilson.
troublemaker,
He was
yeah.
on Mr. Wilson's nerves because he caused problems, but he
Yeah.
was still at the end of the day He was a cute kid.
Yeah.
And he had redeeming qualities. Sid
Sid's
doesn't have a
a
one. He's
critter.
not cute. Doesn't have a redeeming quality. He tortures everything, including the
Just
siblings.
for fun.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, he
no
probably
reason.
grew up to be a psychopathic killer.
Yeah,
He had the qualities.
Well, like they talk about kids who become serial killer. The first thing they do is practice on animals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well these are toys, and he's
Yeah.
practicing on them, but he would have
probably
practiced on animals too.
Well, they
Yeah.
had the dog.
Yeah, they had the
Yeah,
dog,
that was mean.
and the dog ran from him.
I don't
if you
remember his name,
Yeah, I don't remember the dog's name either.
but they did have the mean
Yeah.
old dog.
But like I
And
can
if-
remember that scene in the backyard where he's got all the toys and
Yeah.
he's like
Yep.
killing,
Burn it,
and of course the
exploding
toys
them.
are like scared to death of him.
Or he
Yeah.
dismembers them and like changes
Yes.
their parts and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, puts them together like
Creepy
puts
doctor
different,
stuff.
Yes, really, really strange
And before
stuff.
anybody ats us or whatever, we all are aware that Sid may or may not grow up to be the garbage man,
Yes,
because we all have made that connection. But
Yeah.
just as far as he also could have grown up to be a psychopathic killer. So
Also kind of
just saying.
Yeah.
yeah, but like regardless, I do not believe he grew up to be nice. And I
Yeah.
usually am the person in the room. I probably like Disney villains.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are a
the
villains
most.
fan.
Like they're like my faves.
Yeah.
Like I bought a villain shirt at the at the last time I went. So I usually like them, and I think Hades has redeeming
You like
qualities.
Maleficent
Like
too,
he's
right?
Fine.
hysterical.
Yeah, he is funny.
But not Sid.
Yeah.
Like I'm buying no Sid shirt. I don't want Sid anywhere near anything I got. Like I know he's terrible. So
Yeah.
that's mine. Jordan.
I'm on the same page with everything. I'm gonna have a little bit of a different answer just because. But I actually do enjoy Zurg. I know he's not your favorite, but I enjoy his storyline in the second one.
Well, he can. It's not that there's not a little funniness there,
Yeah.
but I still don't like.
So I like him from that sense of like he's a villain, but like I don't know, it just kind of creates a more funny moment. But I had forgotten how much in all of Andy's stories that Ham and Mr. Potato Head
Yeah, are
are
the
actually
villains.
quote unquote
Yes.
villains.
Yes.
And I thought that Ham, when he's evil Dr. Pork Chop, it's like just so good with his little like top hat. And
Yeah.
like, so that when we were watching it, knowing that this question was going to be there, I was like, I might actually pick Ham as when he's evil Dr. Pork
There you
Chop
go.
because it
I like
just,
that one.
I don't know. I forget so much that they're the villains in
Yeah.
Andy's stories. And I'm like, clever of them to make the toys still friends. Even
Yes.
though most of the time when Andy's playing with them, like
Yeah.
some of our good guys
Yes,
are
are bad
actually the
guys.
bad guys.
Bad guys.
So I thought that
Clever.
was like clever to like, it's not guaranteed. You know, I feel like in any other world, they could have taken those toys and had them be like the actual villains maybe in the first one. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah,
whoever the
absolutely.
kid pits them up
Uh-huh.
against, they could have easily made those like the actual
Yeah.
villains in the stories.
Yeah.
Instead
But
it
I was like,
the neighbor
I
kid.
appreciate, yeah, but I was like, I appreciate the fact that they actually like, they're all still friends at the end of the day. It's just that make believe game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Out of all four of them, what is your favorite ending? What do you think had the best ending? Who wants to go?
I mean, I'll go.
Go ahead.
I don't have two answers for this one. It's not like I have an absolute favorite, but to me, the second one, I like the ending in the second one. And I didn't ever notice this when I watched it younger, but he comes back. He goes to like a weekend camp or a week camp or whatever, and when he comes back, he has these new toys that fit right in,
Yeah.
and he just thinks his mom bought him some new toys.
Yeah.
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 So we see the whole process of how they get there. But he thinks he actually almost lost all of his toys, but yet he ends up with new toys, and he sews Andy's arm back together, and all is well. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
just kind of
makes
like
it buff.
a little story
Yeah.
within the story. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
like that one.
That is a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Courtney?
Toy Story 3.
Best ending. Yeah.
Yes. I felt like that was supposed to be the end of Toy Story. And I thought it was a great way to end it.
Yes.
Andy giving his toys away, even though it was so heartbreaking.
It was well done.
It was well done.
Yep.
Yeah.
The toys were being given to a new little girl
Yep.
who had just as big of an imagination as Andy did. So
So mine is that as well, but differently in that my favorite moment is at the end when he's playing with Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yes, he gives her the toys,
Yeah.
but
But
like
he
anybody, he didn't
sticks
just like
around.
box them
Yeah.
up and hang them around.
No.
He like gets them out and like introduces her to them.
Yeah.
And he's a good
This
kid.
this is Woody.
Yeah.
There's a snake in my boot. And like, he's teaching her how to play with those toys.
Yes.
And so for me, that was
Deep.
like,
Also,
Nice.
Woody wasn't supposed to be there.
no.
Yes.
In that
And
box.
he-
That moment
No,
where
and
he
when
sees Woody in
she-
the
And that's
box.
also a
When
gut
she
punch.
saw him and said, "Oh,
And
that's
wanted
my
him.
cowboy doll,"
Yeah.
and he
Andy's like,
looks a little shocked,
Like, no, that was
he's
going in
going
my
with me to
suitcase to
college.
college.
he could have been like, oh no, that actually was supposed to be mine. But he has to
And
make
he ended up
a
giving it
choice in that moment
her,
to
yeah.
get him to her.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
thought that was going to be the end of the Toy Story
Yeah.
series, which was
Right.
a great way to end it. And
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
But then we
get
wouldn't be
4.
here getting ready for 5. So
That's,
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But-
So Jordan,
I am probably gonna have to triple down on 3. And again, I think while it was so emotional, I think that if the series had ended there,
would have been okay.
it would have been perfect.
And everybody would have been happy.
Yeah, the perfect swan song of, you know what, we all really do grow up. We do have to eventually either pass those toys on or do something. And I
Yep.
agree with you, like both of you, in the sense of like how they did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Andy staying around and playing and teaching her who everybody is. And just, it was so well done, even though it made us all cry.
Yeah.
It was
could
just
have been the perfect
yeah,
ending.
it was like the perfect swan song for these characters that we had gotten to know and love. And okay, now they're getting to start over and they've got 16
Yeah.
17 more years with a new kid.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yep.
yep.
Worst ending on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Okay, move on.
1 2 3 4.
I knew that I was going to do that.
Although I kind of feel like Michelle looks like she might have a different.
No, I just
you
really,
agree?
I mean, 4 is not my favorite
Yeah.
to
has
start
the worst
with.
ending.
So I really don't
Hands
care.
down.
What'd you say?
It has the worst ending, hands down.
But in general, 4 was okay. But when we saw 4, I was like, they gotta be gonna do another. Like this
gotta
can't
be.
be. This
Look, we're-
can't be the way that this ends.
Woody's doesn't. Well, I'm not here for a toy love story. I
Well,
don't need him to
first off-
just run off with a girl and leave the.
Well,
that's
first off,
dumb.
because you said that, I'm
That's
gonna jump
dumb.
ahead to most disliked character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like Bo Peep and haven't ever liked her.
Oh.
I've never liked old Bo.
Yeah.
Let's
I think
do
she's,
that one.
I think she's pretentious, and she just.
I liked her better in the 4th than the other movies, just because she did more.
Well, yeah, like she didn't do. I mean, she for sure didn't do a lot in 1, right?
Yeah.
and I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with her missing her arm, having and whatnot. But I think she's just pretentious,
Isn't
and
it? Yeah.
she wants to be special, because like nobody's worried about playing with Bo Peep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, does anybody else think it's
Or her 3-headed sheep.
But like,
Yeah.
and I know there were dolls at a certain time that were made of porcelain that kids played with. I know that, but I just thought it was so odd. And I was watching the 4th movie and watching her do everything, and I'm like, she's she's made of porcelain,
She's
right?
part of a lamp.
Yeah.
She was part of
Yeah,
the lamp.
she
But
was
they
part of
almost
the lamp.
changed
So
her
I'm
to be
like,
like a G.I. Jane.
How does she not
Yeah.
break more than
Yeah.
the one time
Well,
her arm
yeah.
fell off?
And I mean, like,
Her
like,
character
she-
developed a lot.
so like,
From a
so like
porcelain lamp.
Bo's gone off to be on her own in her little skunk ride, and I mean, nobody's missing her. You know what I'm saying? Like when she leaves, like she's missing and nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no
She was a
part
lamp.
of there's no
Yeah.
part. Yeah, she's a lamp.
They just
like
kind
they
of
just got a
mention
new
it,
lamp.
and Woody gets sad for a
Yeah,
second.
Woody
and
gets
then they
sad.
move
So then
on.
you're like, oh, Woody, he likes Bo.
yeah,
Which is fine. Like I get that and all, and it really, I know y'all all are really sad that I'm not upset that there's a love. If Woody wants to go off and do his own special secret missions in the special skunk car and be on their own,
I don't know.
I kind of
was
get it
weird.
and it's fine. But like if we're ranking them, like 4th
Yeah.
last.
I think it's just Woody going through a midlife crisis, and he thinks he needs to go do this. But it's like for the first 3.5 of the movies, he thinks that he needs to be like a kid's hero.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden he's like, you know what? I'm going to be a lost toy. See you later, everybody.
See ya.
I'm like, what?
Go ahead, Buzz. You've been wanting it all this time. You can have it, buddy.
Yeah.
That's
That's all he
And
cared
Jesse,
about. And then
you
now
can
he's
now
peacing
be
out.
the sheriff.
Yeah, it just seemed like a random character change. to
Yeah,
me.
it was just
unnecessary.
It's odd.
Yeah.
It's odd. But anywho, are we moving on?
We can.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to share their least favorite character since she just shared hers? I
Yeah.
Oh.
definitely don't want to miss a couple of those other questions though. So
Up to you.
I don't.
Who's your least favorite character?
Yeah, just lightning round.
I was just thinking for a second, so you go ahead.
Me too. Look, I'm going to drop this bit of knowledge because I wanted to get it in here anyway, and I cannot think of a least favorite character right now. So just because I can't think of another one, I'm going to say Woody.
Oh,
And I know that's
wow. We're getting
First of
added
all-
so hard.
First of all, I'm a big Buzz Lightyear fan. Love Buzz. Second of all, do any of you, Jordan cannot answer this, do any of you know Woody's last name?
Oh,
Did you know that Woody has a last name? And do you know what it is?
What is it?
What is
His last name is Pride. Woody Pride.
Okay.
Which I find very ironic because
He's
as an
prideful.
adult, watching all 4 movies in 20,
he's prideful.
in 20 he's so prideful, and it's the reason for the entire all the issues in the first 2 or 3 movies is his pride alone.
Yeah.
And so it's ironic that that's his last name, and we looked it up. It's not actually mentioned in the movies, but like they have said from the beginning that's his last name. Doesn't really matter. But to me,
but Tom Hanks didn't even know he had a
Tom
last
Hanks
name
didn't know
until
that,
an
yes.
interview like 2 weeks ago.
but
Yeah.
to me, it just goes to show that like his pride gets us in all these problems, and I just don't like that about him. So I don't know. It just bothers me a little bit.
Interesting.
If I had more time to think about it, I might have a different answer. But I'm going
fair.
Woody.
I don't like the big baby from the 3rd movie. Lotso's sidekick.
Yeah,
I don't
kinda
like
creepy.
him.
You don't like him?
No.
Big baby?
Yeah, he's
Kinda
The dummies.
mean and creepy.
Yeah.
And I know he kind of does have a redemption moment
Yeah.
at the end.
Oh, isn't he? Isn't
But
he the one that takes care of
Yeah,
Lotso?
he throws Lotso
Throws
in the
Lotso
thing.
in
So
the
like, I
trash.
like him then, but leading up to that, he scares me. I don't like
and
him.
the dummies from the Vincent
Yeah, and the
dummies. in the fourth one
Vincent
are
dummies.
creepy.
I don't like
Do
them.
you have a least favorite character?
Forky?
Oh yeah, duh.
So annoying.
He's
He
trash.
gets on my nerves.
Trash.
I'm
Like,
just trash.
I'm just trash. I want to be in the trash. Well, go be in the trash.
we don't want you.
He's trying to get there, Courtney.
Woody won't let him.
Yeah.
Well, Woody and
Woody's
his pride, like
Yes.
had to
Get over here.
beat Forky.
I have to save this trash because that's the only chance that Bonnie will survive.
According to the
Whatever.
whole movie, he's like, Woody, just let him go.
Just let him
We
go.
don't need him.
We don't need this 4th movie either.
Bonnie will get
Right.
over her trash.
Yeah.
She'll make another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people love Forky. Just he's so annoying to me.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
Best musical moment.
Oh, I don't have an answer for this.
Oh, really?
Okay, I didn't think they were all that musical,
Courtney,
so
go for
y'all
it.
go.
I will go sailing no more. In the first one, when Buzz, he's coming to terms with the fact that he's an actual toy and he
Oh, yeah.
can't really
that's
fly.
so sad.
He's staring out the window.
Yes, and he tries to fly, and
Yep.
then he
Yep.
ends up
He
breaking
break-
his arm.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a
Yep.
good one.
That is good. That's an emotional gut punch.
That is a
It
good
is.
one. Yeah.
Poor little Buzz.
He realizes he's not. He is a toy.
It's like, I like that.
Yep.
Like, music in that
That's a
part
good
too. That
one.
song.
When She Loved Me.
What am I?
That's not you. You don't love that moment?
No.
He
I
just doesn't remember the
I
specific
can remember
moment.
music in a lot of different scenarios, but for some reason, the music in Toy Story does not stick out to me.
And there's not a lot.
except
There's really
Yeah.
There's
not,
like
a
a song in
lot.
each
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
my answer is the most cliche, but
Yeah,
I
You
love
Got a
You've
Friend
Got a
in Me.
Friend in
Yeah.
Me.
Oh, I love
But I mean,
that
we used that
song.
in our wedding for our
Flower
bridal
Girl
party.
and-
Yeah.
No, it was.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
it-
right. It was for the
yeah.
Flower Girl, and I thought it was a cool
Yeah.
acoustic song to use there. And our littles recognized a Toy Story song. It helped
Yeah.
them. But like to me, that's the only song I can even think of in
That's
Toy
okay.
Story. So
Yeah.
that's my answer.
It's fine.
Yeah. Mine was also When She Loved Me because Sarah McLachlan does an amazing job. I don't think you could have had anybody else to sing it better. And I
Which
just
one was that
think,
in?
The second one.
second
That's when
one.
Jesse's.
Yeah, when
telling her-
Jesse's
she's talking
Oh,
about
'Cause
her
it's-
story.
That's right.
how she, you know.
No, but y'all's
She
picks were
loved her
great. I just don't
girl.
even think about them.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
loved her girl. She was. I mean,
Yeah.
that's her.
Her Andy.
That's her.
That's her Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she did get left behind
Yeah.
And I think the song's just really well written. And then the way they do the montage in the movie of like just giving you her backstory.
Yeah.
I think it's just really well done.
It's it's like made me like her a little bit because I mean she's so creepy.
It's just, no, she's not.
It made me like her.
Yeah. Them eyes, the bug eyes.
Most well, are we done with the music? I don't want to
Yeah.
run off
Yeah,
too
yeah,
quick.
we're good.
We're just running low on time, but no, I just not big into the music. So I love music just for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Most underrated character. This is one I was excited about. Who's your most underrated character?
You can go first since you're really excited about it.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want anybody to take.
Go ahead. Go ahead. It's a good thing I got a couple here.
You got good. I mean, maybe this is everybody's. Maybe it's nobody's. I think Slinky Dog is so underrated. And when I watched him in succession in 2 days, there are a very, very big handful of moments where they would not have succeeded without Slinky Dog. Mm-hmm. His abilities to stretch, but also his mental, like he makes some smart comments, some smart assessments. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason,
Man, he can be hard too, though, man.
Yeah.
I feel like people
He'll tell
think
it to you
about
straight.
Most people think about obviously the classics: Woody, Buzz, Jesse, even all the way down to Rex and Potato Head. But I feel like Slinky Dog gets.
He's a judger
about.
though.
I feel like he's but
when Buzz goes out the window, when Buzz goes out the window,
yes,
Slinky's
but he's
all
just
over
smart.
it against
He's so
Woody.
wise and so useful throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
He does get used a lot to
Right,
say
but
it. People
Well, I mean,
they all
he's
have their
Slinky.
moments, but
Yeah.
his moments are like, well, they
Very
would have
pivotal.
failed without him.
Yeah, if they
And
didn't
he's
have
my
him.
favorite.
It's as simple as that.
Yes,
At
I
Hollywood
love
Studios.
Slinky.
Yeah, very good.
If
writer.
Bullseye didn't exist, Slinky probably would have been my favorite.
But Bullseye's not underrated.
I know.
No, she just meant favorite.
I know.
She
Yeah,
loves
this is
Bullseye.
my favorite.
But
Yeah.
Slinky to me is underrated. So.
Courtney, underrated? Got one?
I said Wheezy from the
Oh,
second.
The big
yeah.
one.
Oh, easy.
Poor Wheezy.
I felt so bad for him, and then I kind of thought he might have had a little bit bigger role since they were
gave
so
him a-
determined to save him.
Yeah.
But they gave him a spot on the ride.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is on the ride.
That's
so
true.
Slinky Dog.
That's
He's
true.
at the
They
end of
redeemed
the ride
themselves with that.
singing.
But
"You Got a
he's
Friend
kind of
in
like
Me,"
with Bo
but-
Peep in the third one. They're just like,
Yeah.
we've lost friends along the way. And they list like all of these people. But you gave him his voice.
I know.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
He was worth saving in the
Poor
second one.
Wheezy.
Forgotten in the third.
But
Michelle.
that one was a hard
Evil
one.
Knievel.
Oh, yeah.
Evil
He does
Knievel.
save the day, doesn't he?
He does save the day.
Duke Kaboom.
But he's like,
Oh yeah, that's his name.
yeah, his name is
Evil Knievel knockoff
Duke,
Duke Kaboom.
yeah.
The Canadian Evil.
A,
Yeah.
it's Keanu Reeves, which is great.
Correct. He's funny, but I mean, I grew up like Evil Knievel was a big deal when I
Yeah.
was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so everybody was doing that in the yard, girls, boys. Like when we had our toys and we were
Mm-hmm.
doing that, like I don't know how many toys got killed because you were trying to do Evil Knievel, and how many people got hurt doing his stunts.
Yeah.
like with your little makeshift ramps
Yeah.
and trying to do it. But he's hilarious.
Yeah, he
He's
is
funny.
really funny.
And I love having the idea of having a daredevil that's kind of
Scared.
Scared.
Yeah. He's like in it, and then the
And he's
moment
like,
comes, and he's
oh,
like,
wait, no.
He's great.
But
Good
I will
choice.
say I did chat GPT too, just to
Yeah.
see what, and I think we were doing that together.
Yeah, that
and it
one
was
a
the
hard
Green
one.
Army Men.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Green Army
Yeah.
Men.
Very
Because
underrated.
they're
That-
exactly what you said.
Yep.
They're running the show.
Yeah.
And they're alerting everyone and then like nobody's like, that's why they leave. They they're peace out. That's
Yeah.
why they're like,
They're
we're
good.
done.
They're
They
moving
don't want
on.
any emotional connection.
Yeah.
exactly.
On to the next job.
What about you, Jordan?
I think even though we see them in a lot of things, I think my most underrated are the green aliens.
they were on my
Oh,
they
yeah.
were my list, but I thought you might get them.
Because I feel like they end up coming in clutch at some point every time. And
Yeah.
they just like in the third one,
Yeah,
they're
they
the ones
save
that
'em.
rescue everybody from the incinerator. And like,
Yeah, they just turn it off,
the
right?
claw.
Yeah.
No, they get the claw.
They get the claw.
And they
pull them out.
out.
Oh,
Yes.
That's right.
So I don't know.
Claw. Except for, I mean, they're mesmerized by the claw.
True.
So I don't
True.
know that they're really
They're
trying
not,
to
yeah.
save, or if they're like, you
But
know.
somehow they always sneak their way in there, and you're like, oh yeah.
And for those of you
guys.
watching on YouTube, there actually is an alien in the little pizza truck up there. He's driving with the pizza box in his hand.
Yeah.
I just think like they don't do a lot in the movies.
Oh, they're
but
just
they've
hysterical,
become
though.
such an iconic.
They're like minions.
You know, like the Minions. Yeah, they were the original Minions.
Yeah.
Except for they. I mean, the Minions.
Sorry,
the
I didn't mean to
Minions
get us
have
off on
lines.
Minions.
They're
Yeah.
funny.
Well, now
Like,
they
I
do,
just
yeah,
say,
yeah.
Ah, yeah, ooh. Yeah, they're just
The claw.
the claw.
You saved our lives.
We are
We're
eternally grateful. See, they got one. We are
They
eternally
just say it
grateful.
like 10 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they do is say it.
Mr. and
But-
Miss Potato Head. Oh, Mrs.
Yeah.
Potato Head might be my least favorite character.
Oh, really?
She's annoying.
Oh,
And let's not forget the moment, just because I had this written down, how funny it was when Mr. Potato Head was a tortilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That
Yes.
was really
That
funny.
was
the
hilarious.
the bird was eating.
So clever to make him a tortilla. That was
That
really
was
funny.
really clever.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Yeah, so good.
Is that it?
I think so.
Oh, well, we had one
Oh.
more, but I think we all have the same answer for that.
Yeah, we were gonna say the scene most likely to make an adult cry, but I think we've already
It's similar
talked
to a
about
gut
a lot of
punch.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the whole
Ending of
Toy
3.
Story 3.
Giving his
All
toys to
of it.
Bonnie, and he's going off to college.
That's also the reason why I had some other gut punch answers, because I felt like you could come up with different gut punch.
Then like a
But
cry.
like a cry moment is
Yeah.
So I put Toy Story 4
Oh,
Made you cry?
Yeah.
at the end.
Yeah.
Woody leaving.
That made me
Oh, that
cry.
just made
Woody
me
too.
mad.
making the decision to leave,
I didn't
but
cry.
I cried.
It made me cry.
I didn't cry. I got
bawled
mad.
He
my
looked.
eyes out.
Logan looked over at me and said, "No, is he about to leave?" And I was just like, I can't.
Yeah.
He
That's
left.
the dumbest thing ever. I just got mad. I didn't
It did make me cry though.
I cried.
Yeah.
I was between that one. I put that one because I used Toy Story 3 for the
gut punch.
emotional
Yeah.
gut punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either one of those.
Either one of
I
those.
think will make you cry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, good things.
Yeah. So many good moments, so many more things we could talk about
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them.
I don't
It's
even
just, They're
remember-
just
yeah.
good movies. Man.
I don't even remember this, but if you want a little Easter egg hunt, go watch the second one, because apparently there's a back-to-back Star Wars and Star Trek references.
Oh,
Go check those out if you're
Okay.
looking
Look
for a
at
little
that.
Easter egg.
Okay.
see,
I don't
and
remember
with
what they
Disney,
were.
there's all sorts of little things in
Yeah,
there.
whether you pick up on them or not,
Yeah.
they're there.
Yeah.
Can't-
I wonder if that's where Taylor Swift learned about doing Easter eggs.
maybe she said she loved the
Grew up
Toy
with
Story
pick up on
movies.
it.
So
Do it.
She
You didn't
likes
pick up on any of them?
No, I wrote it down because obviously in the moment when I was watching,
Oh.
I was like, "Oh, cool, that was really funny." They
Oh,
had
yeah.
some references
Zerd.
to.
I am your father.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
it was
Yeah.
a back-to-back Star Wars
and
and,
then they
Star
used
Trek.
the Star Trek. I do remember
Yeah.
you
But
writing that
we're not
down,
Star
but-
Trek people.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not a Star
No.
Trek.
But it was
So
the
we
I
wouldn't
picked
pick
up
that
on
up.
the
Oh,
other.
okay.
I don't remember what they, but I remember you saying that. You're like, oh, back to back references, and I was like, I never realized that. So,
Yeah.
but now
Just
I don't even
random.
remember.
I had
so.
random
know the-
things written down that didn't go with the questions, so I wanted to get them in, like the Woody Pride thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
So now that brings us to
Toy Story 5,
there we go.
which we are going to go see, and we will do
Hopefully,
a
we have a
review
good
on.
review for you.
I mean, I've heard really good things about it. It's killing it at the box office. so
Worldwide.
I think
Number
it's-
one
I
worldwide.
think it will probably do good. I'm sure we're gonna cry because they just keep getting more and more emotional.
I'm sure we're all gonna hope Bo Peep just gets on out of here. Apparently,
That's right.
Gets on
Can't
out
stand
of
no
we
here.
want
Bo
Andy.
Peep.
We want Woody back, and
She can take her lamp and stick it.
her and Giggle McDimples can go hang out.
Or Lotso can sit on her.
I think he might be dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Lots of made
He
it.
survived the trash
Very-
compactor thing.
Yeah.
No,
don't
he
know.
got tied to the front of a
tied to the-
semi
He got
truck.
tied to
Oh,
the
that's
front of the
right.
trash
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I don't know that you survived long as that.
I mean, I don't know.
Weather,
Let me tell you
rain.
something. He could show up in Toy Story
I was gonna
7.
say if he did survive, that would be probably the ultimate villain comeback of like.
Oh, yeah. Because, I
just
mean, he's
appears.
just tied on the front.
Was that the trash truck that we think grown-up Sid might be driving, or was it a different
Yeah.
trash? No,
That-
it was just a semi.
No,
It was a
I think
semi. It was a
just
semi, not a trash
Just
truck.
the semi, not the
Yeah.
trash truck.
Okay,
But,
never
yeah.
mind.
you know, I could see him get, I mean, he's a villain.
I'm just picturing like the lightning now, like when he like appears and they're like,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And the toys are like,
He doesn't die.
he's
Lotso's back.
Maybe
Here you
Sid,
go,
maybe
Disney.
Sid
There's
will
your
have a
idea for
kid.
Toy Story 6.
Oh, Sid having
What
a
did you
kid.
say?
That's terrible.
What'd you say?
I said, there you go. There's your idea for Toy Story 6.
Yeah, yeah. It's coming. It's
Sid has a kid and he finds Lotso.
Sid's
It's
Kid
the ultimate combo.
The dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
You know, we're excited to see
That's
it.
trash.
We're excited to
Yes.
see it. It's got a Taylor Swift song in it, which I'm sure everyone has heard by now. So, I mean, what can
I knew
can't
it.
go
I
wrong?
knew you.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're under a rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
You-
sorry for our listeners that don't.
You've been living under a rock. Oh,
Yeah.
there's nobody that doesn't know that.
Yeah, it's been all over the place.
It's everywhere.
The Taylor
And
Swift
excited
effect.
for the 2 shorts that are supposedly in
Yeah.
the credits. So
Yep. If you guys like sticking around, we have heard that there are 2 shorts, so don't leave. If
and
you
Disney
want to
shorts
see
can be very
those.
good. Mm-hmm. I mean, they got a whole thing at Epcot where they'll show you some shorts.
Yep.
So they're usually pretty good.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if it.
I hope. Do you hope that they wrap it up? You think this is it? Like, do you want it to be it? And if you know anything from what you've read, don't say. I'm just
No.
curious.
I think it depends how they end it. If they ended it like they did the 4th, I'm gonna need another one to fix things.
But if they ended it
But
like
if
they did the
end
third,
it well, like they did the 3rd, then yeah,
They
I
need to
think
stop.
maybe we should pause. Like maybe make this our last one.
Well, I
will
think
they?
if you've seen
Right.
if you've seen Tom Hanks lately,
Yeah, yeah, that's
We
true.
might-
I don't know how many.
Tim Allen's looking pretty good still.
Yeah, Tom
we're either
Hanks
going
is
to need
looking a
6
little
to
rough.
happen really quick,
Yeah.
or with totally different
Yeah,
characters.
Tim Allen
Yeah.
might could pull off another Santa Claus movie, but Tom Hanks might not can pull off
Yeah.
another
No.
anything movie.
But Tom has some kids that kind of sound like him though. I bet they
That's
could figure that out.
true.
I mean, maybe.
But
Or
yeah,
AI could just generate Tom's voice forever.
well, I saw
Toy Story 47.
he said that in an interview the other day.
Yeah.
They could probably just do that at this point.
With
and
his
I was
voice?
like, I was like, no, we don't need to start making movies like that.
No.
Once they're done, they need to be done.
Yeah.
There's something to be said where like if they pass away before the end of a movie, or like I think it was Mr. Potato Head, the original actor of him, did actually pass away in one of the movies, either before they got done with the production or something, and they did go back and use pre-recorded lines from
Yeah.
him and used those for his lines for the movie.
Yeah.
Like they made it work. And so in that way, like you're paying tribute to somebody.
Yeah.
But I don't think we need to be making whole movies with AI voices, just my
Yeah.
opinion. So
No, I mean, it's like voices have to change, and you hate that, like Winnie the Pooh, right? If you're going to continue to have any additional adventures, then Christopher Robin's voices. I mean, that movie's
Yeah.
ancient.
the longer around you have something, but
Yeah.
with Toy Story, it's not a TV show. It's not something like the Winnie the Poohs where there's just a bunch of random
Yeah.
adventures. Like once the voices are no longer there, we need to stop. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
Personally.
I'm just gonna need Andy to get all of his toys back and keep them just like we have all of our toys here.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I need to end.
Andy's definitely a Disney adult wherever he
Yeah.
is.
All I
Andy's got to be a Disney adult and get his toys
This
back.
Disney adult just keeps getting,
Yep.
the toys.
Before we close out, do we want a lightning round rank our favorite or 1 through 4, or do we have time for that?
Sure, on the way out.
Yeah.
Yep, on the way out.
Well, you start.
Okay, 1, 3, 2, 4. 1 is my favorite because it's original. 3 is just a really good story. Should have ended there. 2's all right. 4 just because of the ending.
Same.
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 Oh.
I bet Jordan goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was gonna go 2, 1, 3, 4.
You
She
like
likes-
two?
I
She
really
loves
loved
this
it. When I was
Jessie,
little, I loved it.
Bullseye.
I
Because of
watched that
Jessie.
movie the
A
A
most.
Colorado
Because of
girl.
Jessie.
Growing up, I watched that the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
2, 1, 3, 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
1, 3. Wow.
Four's my
you
least
you moved that
favorite.
one 2 up higher than the rest of us.
Yeah.
But again, it was just when I was little, that was the one I watched the most. So it just stuck with me.
I'm sure all of us are going to like 5 the best because we're going to see it together. Okay.
Oh.
So tune in next time.
To hear our thoughts. It may not be next. We'll have to see
Yeah.
how life works
Timing,
out. But yeah. We also might give y'all a couple of weeks to see it before
We ruin it.
spoiling it. So.
Yeah. Yep.
But hopefully you guys enjoyed the kind of throwback and reliving some of our
Yeah.
favorite Toy Story memories with us. And we will see you guys next time on To the Magic and Beyond.